An interview with Biff. Biff is having recurring nightmares after his father's death. 6 months later, he goes to see a counselor, Mrs. Leanne Smith. This is a record of their interview. Hello, Biff. Welcome, and it's good to see you. Did you find the office okay?
Yes, Leanne, thank you. Your instructions on how to get here were quite clear.
That's good. How did you hear about me? I'm always curious to know.
I was talking to my friend Bernard. He had a client who recommended you.
Oh, that's good. I'm not sure if I can help, but we will try. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Well, I'm 36 years old, never married. Spent the last 15 years at odd jobs, always moving around. I recently came home to visit my parents.
How did your visit go?
Well, even though my visits never go great, as standards go, this one was a doozy. My father ended up killing himself in a deliberate car crash.
I'm so sorry, Biff. You have my deepest condolences.
Thanks, Leanne. I do appreciate that.
You say your visits never go great. Were you at odds with your parents?
I guess you could say that. My father thought I was the ultimate failure.
What makes you say that?
Well, he called me a lazy bum, and quite frankly, what would you call someone who had college scholarships to 3 different universities and let them go? I flunked math in grade 12 and never did anything about it. Never even graduated from high school.
Did what your father say hurt you, Biff?
I guess so. What really hurt, though, was the disappointment that I saw in my mom's eyes all the time. She never understood why, and I could never tell her.
Understand what, Biff? What couldn't you tell her?
That it was his fault. After what I caught him doing, I didn't care anymore. I realized that the whole life we were living, it was a lie.
So why are you here?
Because every time I close my eyes, I hear the metal crash, and I can't sleep. I wonder, if I'd been a better son, he might not have done it.
Do you think the accident was your fault, Biff?
Yes, no, I don't know. We had finally talked for real for the first time in 15 years. I was able to tell him that I still loved him. He seemed so happy about that, but I guess he wasn't happy that I wasn't going to follow his dreams of me going into business.
Did you forgive him for what happened in the past?
He cheated on my mom, but yes, I guess I finally did forgive him.
Did he seem to accept your forgiveness when you talked last?
Yes, he did. That's what's so confusing about it all. I thought for the first time we were back on good terms, or at least as good as it could be for a father and son who disagree on what makes a man successful.
Do you realize that you will probably never understand what motivates another person to take their own life?
I guess so, but I kept thinking that he thought he was doing us a favor.
In what way? What could you have gained by his death?
That's it, nothing. All that was left was the insurance settlement. $20,000. Coincidentally, the same amount he wanted me to get in a loan to start a business.
You say he wanted you to get that amount in a loan? Did you apply for it?
Yeah, I did, but I was turned down. You don't think, that would be crazy.
Maybe. But do you think it's possible that he thought there was an opportunity to give you one last gift?
I never thought of it before, but yes, I believe now that was what he wanted to do. He wasn't good at the end, you know. He wasn't in his right mind.
Okay, Biff, but I have one more question for you. You forgave your father. Now can you forgive yourself? That's just as crucial.
Yes, Leanne, I think I can. I finally have peace. Thank you so much.